Alright. It's time to go on a quest for some booty. And to fight some ghost pirates. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I wonder how much of this game will get done today, because it is not long. It is incredibly short. It's shorter than Nexus, which is saying something. Quest for that booty. Subtitles on. I love that they're always off by default. So second Ratchet and Clank game. I always forget about Deadlock having a difficulty select. So easy, medium, hard. I'm just gonna go through on easy. And I'm going to put the brightness up to max because my eyes are bad. Now, like, as much as I love Ratchet and Clank, and I don't mind replaying these games, I kind of have some other games I want to play. I want to try having a streaming schedule where I play different stuff every day. Oh, these are great. I love these.
Just as peace was restored to Polaris, his first mate was kidnapped by creatures known only as the Zoni. Using a powerful computer called Iris, he finally located a clue. An old pirate captain who may possess the key to the Zoni dimension. A pirate named Darkwater.
But, yeah. I want to play other things like Dragon Ball games and Dragon Quest. And I do want to do like a catalog playthrough of like every Sucker Punch game. I think that would be fun.
Darkwater has to be here somewhere.
Be careful, Ratchet. Murdergra's an unregulated planet. Unwanted visitors have a bad habit of disappearing from here.
Alas, poor Captain. No one misses you but me. I miss you too, Rusty Pete. You may not have me body, but you'll always have me heart. The crew hates me, Captain. They don't hate you, Pete. They just don't understand ye. Why, you're my top first mate, you are.
Guys, I'm not looking for any trouble.
We're just here to find a pirate. Captain Engstrom Darkwater?
Darkwater. You hear that, lads? This mangy stowaway seeks the ear of a dead man. How's about we arrange a proper introduction?
It's launched out of a goddamn cannon.
Well, that could have gone better.
Okay, so we start off, where Tools left off. You have not your entire arsenal, but blaster, grenade launcher, tornado launchers here, shock raptor, always a good time. Predator launcher, nanoswarmers, still good.
That was a close one.
Yeah, there's also not really anything to collect. Ooh. Oh, wait. I was like, wait, why is my controls bad? It's because it's not a lock strife. Yeah, we're also playing it easy. Because, again, I want to play as many games as I can before I move. Because I don't know what my internet situation's going to be when I move in 4 months.
Quick! We need to get that door open before they send in reinforcements.
So, I mean, after I move, and if my internet connection isn't good enough, I'll just record Let's Plays. That's all I'm doing anyway. That's what I might as well be doing, since no one's ever here. And honestly, I might prefer to do that, because of the old social anxiety. I have a lot of it. Alright, but yeah, Ratchet pretty much is just his tools version of himself. Not quite at the cracking time yet. I mean, he doesn't control that differently in a cracking time. Oh, okay. I think easy makes the enemies too easy. But I have beaten this game on hard, and it is quite challenging. But that was a long time ago. Oh, right, I forgot. That's why I had to be on the turret, is to blow up the store. Something that you haven't had to do since Rack 1. I mean, I like everything this game sets up. My only problem is that Crack in Time doesn't really deliver with what this game sets up. As far as Ratchet and Towin's like relationship, and just really utilizing her in general. Like, she's not even in a Crack in Time. But you know who is in a Crack in Time, who is not in this game, now that I think about it, is Captain Cork. When it really should have been Towin, not fucking Cork. And I like Cork, I don't hate Cork, but at this point, there's like nothing left to do with him. He's just an asshole, who kind of sort of helps Ratchet sometimes, but for the most part doesn't. Some Wind Waker shit right here.
Get your paws off me.
Alright, lads. To the stones cast tomorrow caverns, and the pythons must be hungry.
Avast, ye scurvy swine!
Sweet eye of Azuni! It's Slag! Scourge of Polaris! Slay of Darkwater himself!
Righto! And I hereby banish this lumbax to Hunafar Island, where he will get exactly what he's looking for.
Aye, Captain. You heard him, lads. The whole of fire in 1, 2. Oh, just fire!
Not again.
No
And so, the lumbax discovered the little
reaction from... Hang on, it's
Never
fine.
interrupt a band of grogged-up space pirates simply because you lost your robotic mate and seek the assistance of a dead captain.
Skip to the part about the curse.
Whoa! Spoiler alert! We haven't even gotten to Hunafar Island.
Oh, all right.
This Ratchet outfit is also pretty good too.
Ratchet, are you all right?
Clank? Clank, is that you? Clank!
Are you okay? You swallowed an awful lot of water.
Please. It'll take more than a few space pirates to stop me. Come on, let's check out the island.
Yeah, because I would have loved a full game of these two searching the galaxy for Clank and just, I don't know, doing stuff.
Do your grab boots still work?
Just giving a female character something to do in this franchise. I would also like that. Oh yeah, we now have no weapons. The Azorian Sea has claimed your weapons. Tough luck. So the collectibles in this game are essentially your weapons and their
Are
upgrades.
you out there?
So
Hey, he sent us here for a reason. There has to be some kind of connection.
yeah, Rusty Pete's our friend. He would never betray us.
The drawbridge is rusted shut. Hey, maybe you can use your wrench's kinetic tether.
Yeah, your illegal wrench kinetic tether. So this is the new thing they were testing out for a crack in time in this game.
Nice job, Ratchet.
It's pretty neat. You don't even really use it that much in a crack in time now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't know, I say that about a lot of things. Who knows? Also, the smuggler's here, because of course he is.
There, young fella. Welcome to Hulufa Island. My name's Barnabas Worley. Mayor Barnabas Worley, to be precise. What brings you here? A cannon. They must have been messing around with those pirates. Well, any enemy of
Sprocket.
gang is a friend of the island.
We're trying to contact a friend of ours, but I can't seem to catch a signal. I don't suppose you have a radio tower we could use.
Sorry, miss. We had a supply beacon, but someone vandalized it last night. God, help us repair it. I'm sure you'll be able to contact your friend. Really? Well, that is good news. Just climb to the top of this wind turbine and give the old boat crank a turn.
Check out the wind turbine. I'll head to higher ground. If I can catch a signal, maybe we can ask Pete what we're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, seriously.
So, what brings you to Murdercraw, friend?
Well, how fortuitous. I myself am quite the resourceful entrepreneur, if you know what I'm saying. Well, if you need anything, you give me a holler. I just might have something useful for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like my weapons. So yeah, now we just have a little open-ended segment here. The game pretty much takes place on this island and one other island. Ow. That hurt. Oh, right. And the other thing there... Pick it up. Jeez. Where you can pick up stuff with your wrench and throw it with the circle button, not square. That's the other thing. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do with using the old wrench. Because, I mean, the wrench, it's nice to have. And it's nice they're trying to do more than just, like, bolt cranks. Cranks. Words. With it. Because, I mean, at this point, they've made, like, what? 5 games, you know? You gotta start doing something else. And we got some nice obstacle courses in the same vein as the fitness course in the first game to go through. These are pretty fun. I enjoy this part. Not that I don't enjoy playing through this game. Like, and I don't mind that it's short, honestly. Like, I feel like the full form of this game is Nexus, where it just is just a bite-sized Ratchet and Clank game. But it's a budget title, essentially, because of, you know, it was sent out to die right at, like, in the same year the PS4 came out. And I'm sure Insomniac were busy on Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox and stuff, among other things. So one funny thing, you still have the hydro pack even though Clank's not here. Ratchet just finally learned how to swim faster for himself. The controller still vibrates like you have the hydro pack. Wow. Dead pirates all around. Oh yeah, I forget you can't go through here right now. Oh no, there's a different cave that we can go to. It has something of ours. Yeah, I think it's interesting a Ratchet and Clank game that only takes place on a single planet. Because that's also what All for One is. It's just a game. Oh, it's Quark's day. I forgot this was here. Just the only appearance of Quark in this game is right here. Oh, yeah, his books and stuff. I thought there was another. Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of that one. Oh. We may or may not play All for One and Full Frontal. Not because they're bad games. That's because I just... All for One is really long. And just kind of annoying to play. Because it's a co-op game. You can play it by yourself. That's how I... It's the only way I've played it. I think I've only played it with other people online maybe like once or twice when I was trying to get the platinum. But that's... There are too many online only Chivos for that. Or trophies, not Chivos. For me. And, like, the story of All for One and the story of Full Frontal Assault don't really contribute much to anything. But they happen. And All for One brings back Nefarious for no reason. I guess so he can be a Rift Apart. I don't know. Because instead of, like, again... Instead of having, I don't know, Talwyn be a playable character, we're like, oh, what if we just brought back Nefarious after we very much so, like, killed him off? Yeah, why not? Lawrence put him back together. Who cares, right? I mean, I'm gonna... It's like, it plays Ratchet, Clank, Quark, and Nefarious. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. They just do her dirty. This entire trilogy. Like, they finally decided, what if Ratchet just had a consistent, I don't know, girlfriend of some sort? Not that it's even ever outright stated that they are dating or anything like that, but, yeah, female friend, let's say. And just pick one instead of having a new one every game, because we forgot about the last one. Like, they forget about Angela until a crack in time.
There's something strange happening on this island. I'm here with some of the villagers and... well, they're talking about a curse.
A curse? Come on, Tal. There's no such thing.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'll do some more digging and get back to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt this way then, too, when these games were coming out. And I just feel more so now, especially now after Rift Apart, where it's like, oh, so you can make a good, strong female character. You could do that. You just chose not to do it this entire time.
Looks like you got 3 wind turbines working. 2 more and we'll be home
Right, I keep forgetting. In a crack in time, you can throw your wrench to pick stuff up. But not in this game. Actually, Ratchet's running animation is pretty much the one he has in A Crack in Time. I think it's a little more stilted in A Crack in Time, though. Yeah, I'm kind of going through this backwards, but it's fine. Oh, right. I guess you can't do it while you're standing on it. And I think you do still need bolts for something. Oh, I thought that would have blew up that. I guess not. Yeah, I think because you can buy some of your weapons from the smuggler, which I think you're going to have to do. Good old Raz talking about Secret Agent Clank. I guess there's just bolts and HP over there. It's weird to hear the guy who does Invader Zim and Raz from Psychonauts is just an NPC here. It's always funny. I forgot about that. Oh, come on. Do the thing. Oh, if I hold the button down, it'll actually do what I want it to do. Oh, funny how that works out. It's even in our inventory. Oh, the grind bits. Okay. Yeah, this game was made in a... Ah, oh, shit. It's like, I guess we'll make an interquel... I mean, again, just watch the Golden Bolts stuff about these. I should really rewatch those before I start one of these games, so that I am not just talking out of my ass about some of this stuff. Because I didn't know a lot of this stuff, the dev history of the Ratchet and Clank games. I didn't know how... I knew that they were great at crunch, that they would crunch themselves to pieces, because I watched the dev playthroughs of 1, 2, and 3. Which, I forgot to check to see what they were doing with their Rift Apart playthrough. They were looking it up. Because I think it's been like a year or so since they last updated it. I thought that was going to take me to the grind rail. Pick it up. Pick it up, Ratchet. Thank you. Yeah, he's not all the way to Crack in Time Ratchet, but he's pretty close. I think this just takes me over to that other tower, but I guess we'll do it. We're here. Pretty neat. Oh no, this is its own tower. Never mind. God, I love the classic grind boots. They're so good. You don't see them often. I still love how they're just bright red. And just, again, I'll sell them to you at cost. One of my favorite lines. Whoop. I could not see that jump. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, getting these done in 30 minutes, it's not bad. I'll just send you outside.
Ratchet, I'm over at the supply beacon. Come meet me as soon as you can. You did it! The turbines are running. My friend, you may have just saved the entire island. Wait till I tell my good-for-nothing brother-in-law about that.
Looks like it's missing a standard Grumble-Net burst bolt.
Oh, I think this is the first time we actually have to talk to the old smuggler.
Well, howdy, friend. Now, what can I do for you?
Why is his bottom lip so big?
So you know, I
Like,
happen to have one right here.
it looks broken. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be that way.
With a crowbar!
How about we make ourselves
Well, I have 10,000 bolts.
around, partner?
It's just such a scammer. I still miss the original Rhino guy. Rip ya a new one. What'd you say to me? Rhino. Alright, I have to talk to him. Let's even just walk past.
Hey, you found one. Nice going, kid. Local Beacon Union 319 thanks you for your charitable contribution.
Of course that's what your voice sounds like, because you're part of a union.
Go, just what the son is.
You're being cute. They wish they ran a union. The devs of this game.
Sees if you
I hope
can
one
get
day they
a
can
line
be.
there, champ. I do it myself, but I'm on break. You
Ugh. I wish I was in a fucking union. Maybe I would get to do less backbreaking work. Or I wouldn't, or my boss wouldn't like think that would be a requirement. Oh, right. Oh, man. I definitely worked way too hard yesterday. But thankfully, I don't have to work all that hard tonight. I might probably be there for at most an hour and a half, depending on how fast I feel like moving.
You've done a great service to the Hollow. Come find me, and I'll show you our greatest secret.
I give you obsidian, the most powerful Laurentian telescope in the universe. It was created with lenses carved from obsidian glass and powered by a single fulcrum star. Darkwater built it himself so as to keep in contact with his little friends.
Can it tell me where they are?
Well, sure, it may have a star to access it. Here, I took the liberty of borrowing this from our archives. They're pages from Darkwater's personal journal.
Captain's log, the 3rd of August. The trip to the Praga star cluster was fraught with savings. Not only did I find a great place for cheap Kroll cobbler, but I also met a mysterious race called the Zuni. Friendly little creatures they are, can manipulate time and space to their will. Their leader gave me a fulcrum star I can use to talk to him with once I return to Polaris. It's worth a fortune, but I wouldn't part with it for all the bolts in Meridian City. The only worry is me miserable first mate Slag. It's only a matter of moons before he tries to pillage me property. But I've taken steps to defend it well into the afterlife using an ancient arachnoid incantation and a coupon for 1 free curse at the Hulafar Magic Emporium. I'll forever bind me soul to me body so that I may protect the Fulcrum Star. He who disturbs me shall disturb my entire crew. This I swear.
Seems fair.
We locked away with the rest of Darkwater's treasure. Find that star, and we'll find your friend.
Ratchet, I think I'm getting a signal.
Rusty Pete to Lombax. I have crucial information about Captain Darkwater. I'm dropping anchor at the Holafar Pier. Over and out.
It's good old Rusty Pete. You have any of my weapons? Okay, no. I guess it's after this part he'll finally have. Probably, I think the combustor and the fusion grenade.
It's about time, mate. I've been radioing you all night. So have you found the obsidian eye yet?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Darkwater hid the fulcrum star.
Not surprising. Cheap old B-Rake never did trust anyone. Of course, we were trying to kill him at the time. Good news is, every pirate worth their salt keeps a map to their buried treasure.
A map? Well, where is it?
Well, that's the bad news. It's probably still with his body over in Morrow Caverns. Tell you what, mate. Why don't you let me help you find it?
Why are you helping us?
A pirate who's never told the truth in his life go blatantly out of his way to help the Lombax who killed his best friend and captain?
Well, I guess we're in.
And I have just the pirate to help us. Ta-da! I call it slag on a stick. Rerouted his memory banks to his vocal processor, so he'll remember anything he's looking at. Now climb aboard, mateys, and put your faith in good old Captain Slag.
Yeah, that's right.
set forth to Morrow Caverns in search of a map to the mythical Fulcrum Star. With him was Rusty Pete, a noble and true corsair, adored by women across the galaxy.
This be a work of fiction.
Do you even know where we're going?
Of course I do. I got GPS. Look.
Turn right at Isle of Despair. In 5 leagues, keep left.
I love this thing. Hanukkah gift from me mom it was.
Arriving at destination on right.
Here we are, Morrow Caverns, famous for its majestic fjords, soothing grottos, and legions of tortured souls awaiting their chance for revenge.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
I still don't understand why we need Slag to find Darkwater. Didn't you help him hide the ship?
Well, I was a bit sauced at the time. Woke up 3 days later wearing an evening gown and spooning a kerchief. Watch your tails.
Yeah, they do both have tails. I don't know what Tywin is supposed to be. They, outside of like the Blarg and Lombaxes, they are not good at actually naming the races you and unlike Star Trek, they're not great at naming the peoples we come across.
Ratchet! Ratchet, I'll try to find a way out of here. Just promise we'll leave this place together, okay?
You can do like I can't make promises. What do you mean? No, absolutely not. It's like no, of course. Which I think you can just leave her there. It's very mean, but it is the thing you can do.
This path is so dangerous, so forbidden.
Oh yeah, that's.
Recitation of the fabled Song of the Dead shall open the way.
I'm a little teapot, sword and stone. Here is me heart, here is me small.
You know that song's copyrighted, and you have to pay money to use it. So they did, for this dumb joke instead of just making something up. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Insomniac is definitely my favorite dev team. They make a lot of dumb choices sometimes. Yeah. Get out of here. They weren't doing so great in this time period with these games.
What was that?
What? Why'd you go that way? That's what I meant to do. That's not, I'm trying to remember the name of the space pirate guy that was supposed to be in Up Your Arsenal. I think it is Blackwater or Darkwater. One of them. Of course he does. Boy, howdy. Whoop. That looked weird. I don't know why that happened. Some of the animations for Ratchet are a little weird. Oh, we're not going this way? There's stuff over here, though. Oh, jeez.
Still going with the shadow puppet thing?
Huh. I'm surprised they made a whole new model and didn't just like recolor the space Leviathans. I mean, they're using those animations, absolutely, but and it's just for this. Like, I don't even think you fight that thing.
And you're sure Darkwater's holding the map to the Focal Star?
Of course I am. Kinda wish I'd known at the time. Would have got a lot of grog. But a deal's a deal.
Probably get this game done today. I might have to. I'm planning right for another 2 hours, and then I have to go to work. um. Ah. Nice of you to wait. But yeah, if we only have like a little bit left, then I'll probably just stream again later, just to polish it off. But yeah, this game probably most likely end up being in 2 parts. Since this grind rail just goes right through. Oh, God. This definitely just isn't the same ship from before, that's for sure. Oh, there's more than one of them. That's exciting. Come on, man. Just holding down R2. Oh, I'm...
Going, mate. Now, just extend the plank and we'll meet you aboard.
Fairest battle in pirating history. Right.
Why don't you stand right there, mate? I'll check for booby traps.
Booby traps? Isn't that a bit cliche?
Not at all, mate. After all, you're the boob, and here's the trap.
That's right. Darkwater.
Tss.
You got a lot of nerve possessing me. This be my body now. Watch your tongue, you made-humor body snatcher, or I'll carve out your gizzard and fry it for me supper. Tough talk for a wee little phantasm. Oh, I'm a phantasm on account of you sticking this blade in me back, you miserable cheat.
All right, enough. I think you two could do with a good pillaging. Set course for Hulfar, our island.
Well, we got the map and we have weapons, so. See the combustor back. Yeah, awfully weak for it being V3. And the fusion grenade. Now we can destroy metal grates on our own. And now we also have ghost pirates to deal with, so that's fun, right? This thing's already almost V4. Or is V4, I mean almost V5. Anyway, I do think they just... Oh, boy.
Ratchet, what's happening? There's green smoke everywhere and... Pirates!
What? Wait, not this one. Alright. Oh, shit. I didn't know that was right there. Yeah. All of the weapon upgrades are scattered about. So I forgot that was there.
Thanks, Ratchet. I knew you'd keep your promise.
Come on! We gotta get back to the island before Slag does.
You know what I've never done? I've never read the Ratchet and Clank comics that were made during this period to fill in some gaps. I should do that at some point. Like I know kind of what happens in them, but I think that's a lot of character development happens there, and not in the games, which is why I just forget about them. I wonder if they ever got a physical release.
Captain Slag, Scourge of Polaris, and winner of Sordoom Prison's semi-annual beauty pageant.
Of course, there were a few side effects. Hundreds of undead pirates were now free to roam
So now we get a bit of a break before we have to take care of this, before the ghost pirates show up. Alright. Now we can go down into this cave. So I think the fusing grenade power-up is in here. So we might as well get it. Yep. I've never actually found all of the weapon upgrades. I'm sure they're around. Also, there's nothing in this room. Alright, back to the plot. Yeah, just the whole future trilogy. While, like, all the games are still good, and the story gets there in the end, I think.
They're attacking us. The undead cold. Angstrom dark. Here, take these. They washed ashore this afternoon.
Well, that's lucky. They still work. Despite being full of seawater.
Head for the obsidian eye!
Them's be undead pirates! Run for your lives!
It's the curse of Darkwater! The rumors are true! Save yourselves!
We have to do something,
Alright,
Ratchet.
time to defend the island.
Fine crew you got there, Darkwater. Makes me sad I had to kill 'em all those moons ago. Water under the bridge, me hearty. You weren't worth much alive anyhow. I should know. I tried to say.
They're flanking us. Look out!
Whoops. It's weird how many times in this franchise you have to fight ghost enemies. I mean, it's only happened like 3 times, but it's still weird. That they've just had the idea for ghost robots as far back as up your arsenal. And then you do it for real in Deadlocked.
Stranger, if you're out there, I'm activating the BS-33 Omegatron defensive station.
It's just a turret, just say that.
Omegatron defense station? It's still dangerous.
That's a Psychonauts joke.
BS stands for.
Darkwater ship is useless without the turrets. Keep them out of the defensive station and she'll retreat.
Alright, this takes me back to the giant robot fight. GC.
Nice going. Keep shooting. Way to go, stranger. That there flying thingamabob. The pirates are at the door. Help!
Fall back to the door.
Oh.
Don't let them through.
Well, That didn't exactly do what I wanted. Oh, that's a reskin. Oh, it's not it. I forgot they actually like made some new models for this. Enemy-wise.
We gotta take that walker down!
I honestly forgot how long this section is. Like, this is probably the future game I played the least out of all of them. Probably played Tools the most, I think, technically.
I'd be out there with you, but, well...
Let me guess. Union regulations?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Still can't believe people were making fun of. Well, I guess I can believe it. The 2000s were a bad time. Not that the 2010s were any better, and not that the 2020s were even better.
You saved us all, stranger.
It's still incredible that 100 years later, another flu virus swept the world. Like, almost exactly 100 years later.
Have to catch
It's
up to
crazy.
Darkwater before he comes back for another raid. Do you have any idea where he went?
On this map.
Ratchet, that could be the location of Darkwater's treasure. See if you could find someone to translate it.
Really sucks that you can just be incredibly mean to her. And it's like, why would I want to do that? Why did you put these here? She's trying to help us find our friend. Like, she's doing an incredibly nice thing, but they just put these very mean things you could say to her.
What's your hurry? Well, this is your lucky day. See, this here's a map to Darkwater Cove. It's written in Decadroid, but I would be happy to act as your guide. Now, of course, I couldn't offer my services without saying...
Yeah, I never noticed how actually small his mouth is, despite how big his lip is.
Friend, let's go. Come on, partner. Now, what do you say we borrow that skiff?
So I think we're over halfway through the game at this point.
The smuggler was true to his word. So with the fulcrum star within his grasp, and without even stopping at a pub, our hero sailed off into the night. His destination? Adventure!
Jeez, laying it on a big thick. Hey, Pete.
Are you sure you want to go in there, friend? These ears have heard some mighty disturbing stories about this old island.
That star is my only hope of finding Clank. I'm not leaving Murdergraw without it.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I mean, if we finish this now, I'll start cracking time later.
A little extra firepower. Now, why don't you take these weapons? I just found them floating out near Hulafar Island.
Predator launcher. Our rocket launcher for this game. And then Anisformers. A good weapon, unlike the Predator launcher. Oh, never mind, it's bad. Because they lowered the amount of damage it does. What about Buddy's float? That's interesting.
Who be the greedy soul that dares set foot on Darkwater Cove? State thy name. Pray it's reached mine ears.
His name is Romulus?
Captain, is it possible? You don't look like him. It's been a long
Romulus slag.
If you really are Darkwater,
I just,
prove yourself.
you know,
Quite right.
I can't read that name and not think about, hey, come on, let me pull up my quick select. What are you doing? I can't think of that game without thinking of, that name, without thinking of just Rome in general. I mean, it's because, you know, again, the legend of Romulus and Remus, but also because of Fate and all the Roman characters that are in that game. And the fact that I just beat Olympus and, like, Super Rome shows up at the end of that.
Come home, you soot. Come right.
Great. I was just thinking I could do with more booby traps. Darkwater must have had a way across the lagoon. Come on, we gotta check out the island.
I don't know why I turned the speech volume down. Sound effects down a little more. Yeah, we got a handful of different puzzles you gotta do to get through. Whoop. To get through here. It's a little open-ended. Like, this is them trying out some open-ended gameplay stuff. And there are more upgrades to find around here as well. For your weapons. But, like I said, I've never found them all. So. Oh, boy. It'd be nice to have a jetpack.
Hey! This facility is reserved for Captain Mainstream Jerkwater. I mean, Darkwater. Fix me a drink. A bit of the bubbly, a chill to the bone. Top it with a twister, and send a happy pirate home.
Okay. So. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do.
What?
Yeah, hang on. Bubbly, chill, twister.
Slightly bitter aftertaste. Proper amount of snow, Strout. A fine point indeed. Well done.
Why do they have taste buds?
Your next drink. A dash of a cyclone, a drop of hot fire. A wee bit of bubbly makes an honest man a liar. Zesty lemon liqueur. Proper brain cell to bone cell ratio. You did it again, sir.
Oh, man.
Maybe Darkwater after all. All right, here's your last drink. A pinch of lover's greed, a dash of winter's sorrow. Top it off with golden sun, and bid thee fair good morrow.
I don't know what lubber's greed means, but think it's just the first one again.
Not bad. A little on the sour side.
Yeah,
Yet the dash of wormstool makes it blissfully
just in the opposite order.
fine Chateau Viasante. You did it, sir. Welcome home. Allow me to fetch you the steps.
Come on. One down, two to go.
Go around here. There we go. Whoop. It just didn't jump. That's fine. It didn't kill you, so it's okay. How's over here? Oh! It's an upgrade. I don't think I've ever looked over here. Oh, it's for the tornado launcher. Fine. I mean, yay! The tornado launcher. Thank goodness. I mean, it actually will probably be more helpful than anything else. What? Where is it? So I'm supposed to hold forward. That's my bad. Ugh. I think the upgrade for the nanoswarmers are here too, but I don't know
I
where it
won't
is.
sleep in, sir. Wait a minute. Are you a bit short and buried to the Angstrom dark water? Play his concerto of doom and prove you're him. Here be the first part.
Looks like this meteor pad has enough energy.
Well done. That just be the first part. Here be the next.
Okay. Oops.
Splendid. Splendid. Fine too that was. I danced the jig, but someone took me legs. There'll be one final part for you to play now, matey. And here it be.
So I may have missed this one. Ah, shit.
For the love of Sony, there's only 4 keys. How hard can it be?
Oh, get out of here. I bounced the wrong way right at the end.
Aye, it is you, Captain. No one tickles the ivories like...
Yeah, yeah.
One more puzzle and we're in.
I guess I can't go up there yet. Oh, I have invisible walls. Yeah, well. No, looking at this one. Oh, this one's in the wrong place, I guess.
That shape is. Tension. Tension building tension. Correct! Ye may pass.
Just a minute there, Captain Tarkwater. Perhaps you'd be so...
Yeah. Whoop. Really? Get out of here.
The door's open. Come on.
Oh, man. I didn't even get up that early or go to bed that late. I don't know, I'm so tired. I also just had a full cup of coffee.
The Fulton Star.
Once you stick there, laddie, eggs doesn't always mark the spot.
A fair go tomorrow, young lumbacks. I pray God preserve you from the pythons and their bellies. And don't worry, we'll take good care of your fair sons.
Well, time to cave it up some more. This time with weapons. Yep. That's what I thought. So I think there's just the Shock Ravager and the Predator launcher ones left. Yeah. do want to keep my grenade ammo just in case there's a pathway I have to blow up. I never noticed how bad the wall jump is in Tools. In here. It just, you don't use it often in the future games. I'm just glad they remembered that. Alright, Ratchet and Clank is a platforming series. Maybe we should have you do some of that sometimes. Can't hurt. At least do a little bit. Because you don't do that much after this game, that's for sure. Yeah, it makes them freeze in place. That's interesting. It's an interesting combination. The nanoswarmers, freezing them in place, and then the tornado launcher. Grabbing them.
It's the mother for ya.
Just trying to keep my eyes peeled for any other upgrades. So it'll be helpful. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have trophies. I forgot about that. I just remembered that randomly. Because it's still before they were mandatory to be in every game. What is that over there? Ah, what? Really? Oh, too far away. Should be using the Predator launcher to level it up. Ooh. Speaking of the Predator launcher, I don't think I've ever gotten this one. So I don't think I've ever noticed that door there. Now we can go through our ammo faster. Huzzah. Now there's only one left. I don't remember where it is. Or we might have... Or we're supposed to already have it by now? I have no idea. Why is that even there? I guess if you really need one of these guys. But since I brought one along, I didn't. What is that over there? Is that their swing shot target or the other upgrade I needed, but I didn't grab it? Yeah, it's just a swing shot target. Looks really weird from where I am. Anyway. You don't really need the Shock Ravager upgrade. We're not going to be using that against the final boss. Unless we absolutely run out of ammo.
You've been far too meddlesome to be left breathing the captain's air, me hearty. Any final words before I nail your head to the pike? A sharp tongue you got there, matey. I'll be sure to cut it out when we're through.
You could use a bath. Oh yeah, I forgot they made this change to the way weapons gain experience in this game. And going forward, is that they get experience from being used, not just from... You gonna gain experience, or do you just not gain experience? Oh, come on. They're not allowed... I guess the Nanoswarmer just doesn't gain experience. That's really weird. I guess they decided it would be too good if it did. Yeah, that is odd. Because the tornado launcher does. Oh. I could have sworn the nanoswarmers did too, but whatever. Just a little weird.
Hey there, friend. I just saw Darkwater's fleet set sail for Hulafar Island. You must have rattled his cage pretty good. Matter of fact, I recently...
Oh, right.
This here Alpha Disruptor.
I didn't mean to say that so loudly into the mic. I was
Interested?
changing the way I was sitting.
Now, careful with this thing. It is ranked number 3 on the Polaris Compendium of ridiculously overpowered weapons.
They just give it to you at V5. It's the ultimate. It's the Rhino of this game, essentially. I forgot about that.
Dangers of Darkwater Cove. Our hero had one final chance to recover the star, but the courageous Captain Clank had no intention of going quietly. He took the
Good.
Lombax's female friend captive, which of course multiplies the drama by, like,
I underestimated how short this game is. We are at the ending. I was like, it'll probably take at least 3 hours. Nah. Maybe close. Alright, I think you can talk to the smuggler to go back to Hulafar Island.
Welcome
But
aboard, me hearty. Ye come in a fair breeze. I was just about to gut your dear Sally like a Marquesian trout.
This is your last chance, Slag. Just hand over Towin and the star.
'Tis a fool who thinks he can reason with a man whose head he once took. He might be wanting to return the favor. Ready the locker, Davy. Slag's got one more for ya. I've been waiting for this day a long time, me hearty. Try not to die too quickly.
he says as he runs away. Oh wow, these just really spawn back in, huh? Might as well fill up. Just give me more ammo per thing. Jeez. So I'm not here all day.
Yes, I'm fine. We need to find something that can breach the field. Something marked by death. Try a pirate skull. Hurry!
And you can just be a dick and just Nope, that's not strong enough. I don't exactly know what he wants me to do. Here. Oh, right.
Thanks, Ratchet. Come on. I saw Slag give the star to Rusty Pete. They're gonna pillage the Zoni dimension.
Zoni dimension.
You know, there's a spot of irony in all this madness. For once, it's you who's trying to steal from me. After all, it ain't your fulcrum star. It's mine!
Yep.
The old soul weeps at the thought of killing again. Thanks for being such a good sport about it.
You gotta wait for him to tire himself out, and then you can hit him.
I think it's time you met some of the crew.
Oh, wait, no, we need to get a pirate skull, right?
Wrote a song for you, laddie. How'd you like a proper performance?
How unfortunate. It seems that everything ye want falls into the hands of old Slag.
Come on, man. Ah! Alright, well, I shouldn't die. Alright, this should be it. Ah, and I just throw my wrench directly into his face. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but fine. thought I chose the combustor, but whatever. What? Jump up, you moron! Oh, these are living pirates. Take your lives and your bolts. Oh, I didn't eat either. That hurt. Ugh.
Got some fight in ye, eh?
Ah,
Come
damn it.
on! There's still time to catch up with Clank.
Really? Get out of here. I don't know why I'm collecting these bolts. I don't need to do that. Boy, they made the Lightning Ravager a lot weaker. Yeah, I don't believe there's anything to find here in this level anyway. I think it's just a straight shot to the end. Yeah, it's good to know these guys are paying attention.
No more running, Slag. Give me the Fulcrum Star.
Ah, familiar threats from a tired adversary. Let's end this quarrel once and for all. The pirate way.
By playing dirty.
Oh, come on. I don't even do any damage.
Closer. Rise! Rise, the undead hearties! I call this one meddling Lombax gets cut to bits.
Oh, come on.
I've got a spot saved for your new crew, Lombax. All you have to do is die.
Actually use the alpha cannon. Oh, come on. He's literally right there. That's not fair.
We'll take
Wow.
real good care of your soul, me boy. You may even enjoy it.
Well, at least we got to see the alpha cannon at max level with the Predator launcher. Since I didn't do that back in Tools.
Send in more of the crew. Got another tune for you, lady. Stop me if you've heard it. The Sony world ain't yours to save. It's mine to plunder.
Alright, and that's that.
The Fulcrum Star is mine.
Me buddy, what you done?
Gosh,
Ugh.
I'll save ya, Captain!
Yeah, we'll see him again one day. One of these days.
And so, after several lucky shots and a few cheat codes, the Lumbacks destroyed the union between Cotton Slag and Darkwater.
Aye, and good riddance. Going to the bathroom is far too awkward.
The Lumbacks returned to Hulifar to claim his booty, the location of his missing first mate.
A teaser for the next Ratchet and Clank game. I don't know going deaf or the voice volume is has got lower somehow. Well, that. Why do these games keep breaking?
It acts as the coefficient of a squared minus the improbability of the hypotenuse at absolute zero. The Bogon index of the denominator must be equal or lesser to the number of b's in your fondant.
Yep, it's nefarious. Finally got off of that rock.
Signal lost. Coordinates acquired for Vegas Network.
There it is. Hang on, Clank. I'm coming.
With the location of his missing mate in hand,
Yeah, his artwork's so good. Lotus is the best, honestly.
the greatest challenge he would ever face lay just ahead. Want to hear it again?
I didn't want to hear it the first time, you face, you old bucket of balls.
All right. No need to get cross.
Go and quit yelling when you find me a new body. Now start rowing. Row, row, row.
Oh, let me guess. Roll.
Shut up! Row! 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 Put your back into it! Row! Row! Row!
And that's Quest for Booty. In an hour and 40 minutes. Ooh, they're doing it backwards through the alphabet. That's cool. Yeah, it's a perfectly fine little tech demo for a crack in time, essentially. It definitely didn't eat into the dev time for a crack in time itself. No, that definitely didn't happen. A crack in time definitely didn't come out the year after this game, because they only really had like 2 years max after Tools came out for a crack in time. Whew. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rewatch the crack in time video before we start that playthrough. But yeah, finished an hour earlier than I thought we were going to. Also, say goodbye to Talwyn. We won't see her again until Into the Nexus. So in real time, you didn't see her again for another 5 years. Or 6, because 08 to 2014. She gets a mention in the very beginning of A Crack in Time. There's a slight reference to her father somewhere. And there's like one other reference to her through the the music system we'll talk about when we get to that game. But yeah, and it's not just opportunities were missed. But at the same time, they did the best with what they had. The writer did his best with what was already made and what he had to bring together. Yeah, it's just not. It really doesn't feel like till All for One. I think All for One is in development right now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because that's when they opened their East Coast studio, and they were just like, work on this game until it's done, because we want to start having better practices, no more crunch. And as far as I'm aware, there is no more crunch at the studio, but maybe a little bit here or there. But again, as far as I know, they've been actively working on making the process of making these games not hell for everybody involved for the last, like, 14 years. Pretty much since A Crack in Time came out. Starting with All for One. And then Full Frontal is just another small sort of thing. It's another small game like this one. It's a little longer, but it's mostly just, well, we have these models and this engine. I guess we'll make a PS Vita game. That's tower defense. That does call back to, it is mostly a multiplayer game using multiplayer maps with a story in it. And then Nexus is just a bite-sized Ratchet and Clank game, because that's the most they could do after All for One and Full Frontal didn't do so hot. I think All for One did fine. I think Full Frontal did worse, which is fine. Because I also don't like that game as much as I like Size Matters more than I like Full Frontal, honestly. But I don't know. That one's probably short enough that we can still do it. I mean, I'll probably still play All for One. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do like that game. It's just so long, and you still have to deal with a lot of the multiplayer nonsense of that game. I don't know. Yeah, the quest continues in fall of 2009. And this game, let's see, when did Quest for Booty come out? It should also just be called Ratchet Quest for Booty. Oh, God. No, I want the release date. Show me the release date. God damn it. Yeah, this came out in August of 2008. So, oh yeah, it did get a physical release in Europe for whatever reason. I don't know what else is on that disc. I guess, oh yeah, it just starts you off right at, there's no new game, there's no challenge mode in this game. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, right, yeah, the digital manuals. I can't look at them anymore, I guess. But yeah, like, Crack in Time came out a year later. After this game, roughly. When did Tools come out? Let me see. Let me see. Come on. Yeah. A Crack in Time came out a year prior to this game in October. So, less than a year later, we get Quest. And then, less than a year later, we get A Crack in Time. Because A Crack in Time, I know it said fall. Yeah, came out again in October. So 2 years, almost to the date, from Tools, we get A Crack in Time. Yeah, very close, actually. It's like a difference of 5 days. That's nuts. So, yeah, and that game is so big. Like, it's incredible that they made it at all. in the way that it is. Especially with how difficult the PS3 is to just work with in general. Which is why none of these games have been ported anywhere else. Because Sony was just like, among other things, they just lost their damn minds. when it came to the PS3. It was like, you need a second job to get a PS3. There's a thing they fucking said when this thing came out, and was $600 when it came out originally. Like, who, and you can get a 360 for like $200 at that time. Or a Wii for that, for way less than that at that time. It was just nonsense. Goddamn Sony losing their minds. And also when they started to not give a shit about backwards compatibility. Even though I could just put a PS1 disc in right now and play it. That's probably how I'm going to play Chrono Trigger when I get to that. But anyway. I have the PS1 version of that. But yeah, it's Quest for Booty. It's perfectly fine. I enjoy the platforming that's in it. It's nice. It's nice to see what's to come in a crack in time. Again, it's like Kingdom Hearts 0.2. It's just a tech demo for the next game. You know? It's like Ground Zeroes. It's just, we need to put something out. It's a little less like Ground Zeroes and more like 0.2. But anyway. Alright. So probably, I don't know, later tonight, I might, after I get home from work, I might start a crack in time. So that's kind of the main game I've been wanting to play this whole playthrough, other than Tools. Because boy howdy, do I love a crack in time so much. Even with the problems it has story-wise, you know, it's still an incredible game to play. It is definitely the pinnacle of Ratchet and Clank, in my opinion. Even if it doesn't necessarily have all of the hallmarks of what makes a Ratchet and Clank game a Ratchet and Clank game, if you're looking at what's been in the prior games and how they made Nexus and 2016. It's not 2014. That's when Nexus came out. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, till then,